Hello and welcome back to the tremendous Tullys. So, I think we can all agree the war was a bit of a mistake. It didn't quite go as planned. However, it had its positive points. The Reach has a chance. It's not a large chance, but they have now equaled up the war in a conquest of the Reach, which is great. Especially as, actually looking at it, Aegon's got a bunch of things he's he's conquered over here. Where's they got the war score from? Ah, they've almost taken all of Dragonstone. That must be where they got the war score. In fact, they must have war score for holding someone prisoner, if that much. Can we see war score breakdown for other wars? No. Okay. Oh wait, we can do it because it's our war. They must have caught someone. No? Oh, the occupations and battles, I guess, just add up that way. Just add up to neutral. Okay, well, that's fine. If they got their controls back, we're talking... Oh yeah, so lost control of Dragonstone is minus 30. That's it. If the Reach gets their controls back, we're talking like another 30 maybe? I'm not 100% sure. So then they're maybe in the lead if they can get those sieges back. However, there is the issue that half their army is still over in Dragonstone. But they have sieged it all, so they can leave soon. Hopefully. Okay. We are imprisoned. We have helped the Reach, but we are imprisoned, and we now need to get out of this situation. We obviously cannot ransom ourselves. We don't have 145 gold. We're probably never going to get 145 gold. So how do we get out? Well, we could plot, except we're not able to plot. That's the usual way you get out, is you plot to get out. Maybe we have a lot of friends, so maybe one of them will let us out? I don't know, I guess we just have to wait for money and hope nobody kills us. It's not a great strategy though, really. I'm going to put my Master of Arms back into organizing the army. I probably should have had him on trained troops before I did anything as well on the previous war. There were a lot of mistakes and a lot of things to learn from. But, you know, that's part of the fun, learning. Well, you know, as long as we don't get burned by a dragon later, but you know, learning. We do have our son, however, and he is not imprisoned, which is fantastic news. He should be able to still have his education out there, which should be good. And even if we die, our son is alive. Unlike Lord Alan Piper, who was just beheaded by Aegon. Well, there goes one of our friends. Well, that does make me feel good, if I'm honest with you. That makes me feel fairly bad about our time here. You were prepared for another dreary night alone in your cell when you heard muffled shouts and noises coming from outside your cell door. After what seems like hours, a group of men burst through the door. Oh, they are just my jailers. Your jailers enter your cell covered in blood. Behind them you notice many dead bodies. It appears a band of armoured men have tried to break you out, but only one remains alive. Later, when presented to King Aegon in chains, you're told this man revealed under intense questioning they were sent by Lord Colmer Chambers. Really? One of my vassals tried to rescue me? My opinion of this guy just went up a lot. You're a special interest guy if you don't get killed. Yeah, you need a reward. He has been a leal and able servant, having successfully completed many tasks in aid of River Run. You know, to say the least, he can have 10 gold from the treasury. Yeah. Master of Arms has discovered Sir Theomar, who is an amazing combat guy. Look at this. He's shrewd, knight, patient. He's perfect. Yeah, he's absolutely perfect. I love him. Let's stick him in instead of the 7 here. Yeah, that's a huge increase. That makes our army significantly better if we had any money to field an army. But anyway, we also get a new bodyguard here. So it all works out. Right. My lord, I have collected ample tax revenue in Riverrun. The money should reach you together with this letter. Oh good, the reward has almost been paid off. My liege, peace be with you. I have been appointed as your regent. At least we're back to 0 in terms of wealth. That's neat. The alliance between Lord Illifer and Lord Edmund is broken down. As per long custom, 56.676 of your father's wealth has been divided between your 2 kinsmen as their inheritance. But he didn't have any money. I just want to point that out, that he did not have any money. Maybe that was his negative money has been split? That doesn't make any sense, but sure. That's fine. That also put our money back to 0, I guess, so that's good. Lord Edmund has taken his last breath at age 37. He was beheaded on the orders of King Aegon of Westeros. Well known to be prone to carnal sins, he was often unfaithful to his wife. Now Edmund has passed, to forever be with the gods in the afterlife. Lord Edmund. Merely 8 years old, the realm was left in the capable hands of the Regent and Council. Long live Lord Edmund. My heir, by the way, is Prince Mern of the Reach. Oh no. That's a game ender. Your father, Lord Catelyn Tully, has died, and now falls upon you to decide whether to make the funeral a big and special event or keep it a small and private one. You know, I think a private funeral is probably going to do here. My neck rests uneasily on the headman's block as I await eternity. King Aegon has seen fit to end my life. The Seven curse his name. Well, being dead is not the worst thing in the world. We're at least we're out of prison. However, we are also 9 years old. It's a bit worrying. We need 3 positions. We need a Master of Arms. Well, that's going to be Dennis. Yep, he can reprise that role. In fact, he can go to train children now. We need a Court Physician. That's Edwin, who's also going to serve the court. And we need a Septim. That's going to be Darnold. And Darnold can do some charity work. Okay. Right. So, fingers crossed we don't get killed, murdered. I mean, if we do get murdered, let's try and figure out how we're going to get murdered. I'm thinking that we are going to not learn how to fly when somebody pushes us off a balcony. That's my bet. Anyone else got one? Put it in the comments below. We'll see who's right. Maester Edmund has been tutoring me lately, and I hate it. Learning from scrolls and listening to his lectures bores me. I want to go outside. Oh no, our learning's dropping. We're not a smart child. Well, it's never very good. My liege, I believe I can get a vassal to not be in a faction. We don't have any factions. Do nothing. At least my vassals like me. They even tried to get my father out of prison. That's positive. But you know what? We can probably unmark this guy's special interest. He's not getting anything back. And Samwell doesn't really matter anymore either. Right. We're not swaying this guy anymore. We're quite definitely not swaying him. Yeah, he's not special, unfortunately. I mean, he has a dragon, which makes him special. See, we'll keep him as special because he's got a dragon, but we're not swaying him, so. Because obviously we can't sway because we're a child. The people I grew up with, well, it was Olenna. This random courtier who we didn't give an education to. Neat. Today, Edwin said that he had to attend various important matters and I would have to spend the day alone. So I can play all day, or I will follow him and get curious. I like curious. Curious is nothing but good. We'll get curious. I followed Edwin to the market, but then he caught me. He laughed and said I was hopeless. Oh, good. You like that. So we do have both fussy and curious. That's good. Yeah, we're coming out of this education with good stuff on. Valina Valerian has died. Okay, that's the mother of King Aegon. So nothing we need to worry about there. Wasn't the Dragon Riders. So, not as important. We do actually have money in here now. Oh, one of these disappeared, but it wasn't one of the bad ones that disappeared, so. I think that was probably a weak claim. Can we press disappeared? A raven has arrived from the Citadel. We should rejoice as winter is coming to an end. So look at this war. Yeah, Aegon's crushing it now. He has Lord Illifer leading his armies. He has Visenya protecting Dragonstone. Yeah, it's not going to go well for us here. Our Septim has been... Darnold reports that Master Garth has been humbled by our endless generosity to the poor in Riverrun. Oh, good. Garth likes us. It's warming as winter comes to an end in Riverrun. Nice, nice. It's looking positive. I mean, not overly positive, but positive. My lord, news from the area of a trial by combat. Lord Humphrey Herseed made a trial by combat from his captain, Lord Paramount Ronald Arryn, and proved his innocence by forcing his opponent, Sir Olwyn, to yield. Okay. We have no packs we can get either. Yeah. It's unfortunate that we have no alliances at all from our stuff here. These past few weeks, Sir Dennis has been drilling me in the use of swords and lances. The instruction has been hard and stern, but my prowess has increased. Yes, we're a poor fighter now. We are actually getting trained. My lord, for some time now I've been in employ of Lady Winifred, when I seek a better station. Septon Mark would like to join me. He's fairly good, but I don't really want him, so no, I'm fine right now. Thank you for the offer. How old are we? We're 11. The cracked law baron independence has ended. King Aegon of Westeros lost? ISD just didn't siege the land and they got taken war score. Alright. Septon Darnold has been a leal and able servant, having successfully completed many tasks in the aid of Riverrun. I can give him 15, or I can give him nothing. We'll give him nothing for just now. That is actually interesting that they, as a consequence of our war, they did break free. In a way, someone got something out of it. Colmar is forcing people to join his faction. Liege loyalists, well, you know, can't really be mad about that. Okay. Is this war about to be over? Actually, it's going a little bit more in favour of the Reach as they get Highgarden back. You've improved my good name with my treasurer. Nice. Is that really your mission? It is. I think I'm going to get you to fabricate claims on Wayfarer's Rest. Yeah. Try and expand a little bit here. It's time for me to receive a proper education. Life is so full of opportunities. What will I become? Well, my my regent, I think, chooses my education, as in the level, but the actual education we're getting? Well, intrigue would be alright, but we have really bad base intrigue, so I'm going to go stewardship, because that seems to be our thing we're actually good with, so we'll try that. Yeah. What quality of education would I like? The highest quality of education. It pushes our learning up by 4. We're looking fairly good now. Septon Darnold is dead. He died of stress. We don't have any priests available. Well, we will have to ask for a priest. Employ a new courtier. A septum. Yes, Quincy arrives. Excellent. Quincy, I would like to appoint you my priest. Excellent. How good is he? He's not very good. Well, whatever. He's better than no one being our priest. And then we'll collect money. Nice. Okay. So, our daughter was born to Brynden Tully and Rosamund Shawnee, called Sally. That is our cousin Sally. Alright. How old are we now? 12. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Thinking about things, I've concluded that everything in the world is not as the priests say it is. Feels great to learn. I'm diligent now. Nice. +1 to all stats is amazing. Yeah, especially as learning affects our education that we get. So yeah, I like it. It's a very good one to get. Wonder what we're going to get for... The other one was Curious, wasn't it? Oh, Fussy's the other one. Patient would be lovely, actually, with this. Patient and Diligent is a good combo. My acquaintance, Daella has died. Okay. Well, I'm not worried about that. These past few weeks, Sir Dennis has been drilling me in use of swords and lances, and it's been terrible. It's all far too violent. I'd much rather study scrolls with Maester. Oh, stressed is not so good. Yeah. This guy would like to join me, Sir Humphrey Collier. He would like to be my master at arms. He is better than Sir Dennis. However, Sir Dennis has been, you know, he's been a good counsellor. He's done his job. He's fought in our wars. Need a bit of loyalty here. The cook accused me of stealing cookies, and the spy master insisted I had stolen this quill, and I was accused of making a lot of mischief. For once, I was innocent. I found the perpetrator, Tion, playing with the quill and stuffing his face with cookies just outside the stables. Well, I can tell everyone who did it, or we can wreak havoc together. You know what? I'm going to tell everyone. This guy stole the cookies and the quill. It wasn't us. Yeah, see what happens there. Arrival, a little bit of conflict. Oh, interesting. To the most excellent Lord Edmund, your wisdom, mercy are legendary. Request you answer your obligation and answer his call to arms against King Aegon of Westeros. Well, first of all, Lysa Mallister, our stepmother would like to marry. No, we'll deny you permission. Right. So Seaguard is in his war against Aegon. He has a lot of defender. He has a lot of people in the war. I say we join. The worrying thing is if he loses, we lose. But I trust him. And, you know, even if he was on the other side of the war, I still trust him. I don't have any troops to provide him. But I'm denying Aegon troops, which I'm hoping will be enough. We just, yeah, we don't have any levies. I need to change my maester onto training troops in Riverrun. And hopefully he can get these reinforced a little bit. See how much it is. So wait a couple months and see how much we go up. My half-sister's getting diplomacy. Nice. Do we get like 100 every couple months? Or every month? I'd probably prefer him training us. We can switch him in the second moon of next year. Okay. Well, I've become greedy. No, you can't have them. They are mine. My toys. Mine. Oh, but then my maester intercepted that and made it charitable. Nice. That's much better. Okay. Aegon Targaryen is now known as the Dragon. Well, that is a suitable nickname, although he hasn't been seen in some time by the looks of it. Yeah. And he still doesn't have an heir, and Visenya is too old to have children. So chances are this might be the end of that Targaryen line. Though we do have the Baratheon line here, which has gone off. Although he married matrilineally. So no, we don't have the Baratheon line. Okay. Unless he marries again. So yeah, that might be the end of the Targaryens. There's only 2 living members that are married to each other. Unless Aegon has a bastard. Interesting. So the Targaryens are going to be a quick thing in this world. Also, it looks like the Riverlands are going to push him back. I know how things should be done, but I fear others are always trying to sabotage my efforts. Oh no, we got paranoid, the bad trait out of them. And it did become paranoid. Yeah, it's fairly bad, unless you're actually going for intrigue. We still don't really have any troops. I'm going to switch him over to training children, just so we can become better at martial. And we'll worry about troops when we come of age. Yeah. Okay. Daemon Valerian had Meraxes' dragon egg added to their treasury. Oh. There's going to be more dragons. That is interesting. Very interesting. We're winning this war significantly. The attacker controls all their holdings. Wait, if it forces Aegon to abdicate, he's just going to abdicate to Visenya, right? Which means that he's still effectively going to be in charge. We're unmarried. We could get married right now if we wanted to. Who have we got? Who's available? We have a gardener. Leona of the Reach. What is the daughter of King Edmund of the Reach? Doesn't get us alliance apparently, but be alright. I actually want somebody who's closer to our age though, because I really need an heir. We have a giant with a hair lip. Probably not what I'm looking for. Let's see if there are any genetic traits here that I want. It doesn't really look like it. Are there any people that make sense? The stone crabs, maybe? Well, they're still weak. Yeah, there's a lot of weak people around here. Could go with this person. They've got patience. I quite like. It's not genetic, but... Oh, how about a skilled fighter? Yeah. From, they are from Tyrosh, but... You know what? I think they might do. Definitely think they might... Oh, we got a skilled fighter from the north. Actually, that's a better option for us here. Yeah, let's go with her. She's got no real, yeah, she's got no real power, but... She is, you know, she seems like a good match. He's arrived at our court. We don't get any dowry either. Meraxes' dragon egg got removed. What does that mean? Where's the dragon egg? Does that mean we now have a dragon somewhere? We can host a wedding if we wanted to. Yeah, let's host a wedding. Right. Show me the dragons. dragon eggs. So, Master Jacaerys here has Merax's dragon egg. Okay. And then Visenya has Vhagar's dragon egg. Interesting. Well, we'll hold off on doing anything else here. Looks like we are continuing to win this war. I'm not going to spend a lot on the wedding, because we're not in a position to spend a lot, but we do have ticking war score, that's good. Right, carry on. Aegon has to de-siege Dragonstone right now. So just by flooding him with different wars, we are slowly wearing him down. Wait, did the Valyrians join our side in this revolt? They did. They're in the war against the tyranny, which actually means we have a dragon on our side. Alright, fantastic. The wedding day is upon us. Soon I'll be wed to Lady Jocelyn in the sight of all lords of Riverrun. It'll be a glorious ceremony. The guests have arrived. Lady Jocelyn's gown is splendid, and the castle has never looked lovelier. Here I stand before the gods, take up the holy vow of marriage of Jocelyn. The great lords and ladies of Riverrun look on as I drape the arms of House Tully around my bride to finally seal our marriage. Okay, it's the bedding. We're stripped of all garments, body jokes are made, we're off to the bedchamber, and we get to see whether we already have a child. We do not. Okay. I believe that one of these events gives you a chance of just instant pregnancy, but that didn't happen in this case. Worrying reports have reached you regarding your master arms, Sir Dennis. It seems he's been using your soldiers to extort money from the peasantry in Riverrun. Well, I am kind of in the thought that I will deal with this later. I'll turn a blind eye because he's really good at his job. Sometimes people get upset by my honest opinions. Yes, you look fat. You have a big nose. It's just the truth. I tell it as it is. We got some diplomacy there. We can righteously imprison Sir Dennis because of what he did. But we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.